This channel is proudly sponsored by the Red Room Publishing. Please check out the link to their store in the description and in the pinned comment for exclusive tabletop RPG products you will find nowhere else. Hi, this is my review of Ancients. This is a solo journaling game of space exploration, but this is far from being a cozy experience. There is a real risk of dying or even falling into disgrace. Now let's talk about the quality of the PDF. The quality is great. It is not bookmarked, that would be my major criticism, but it's not a big document. When you purchase this game, you obtain several files. You have the single-page spread document, the two-page spread version, or format rather. You also have the planet sheet, the ship sheet. We will talk about those in a few moments. Everything is well written, organized, and explained with plenty of examples. So overall, I really like the quality, it is good, but I would have preferred it if they added bookmarks. This is not a large document, it's only 36 pages long, so it won't be a big deal. Oh, and there's also recommended music to listen to while playing this game, although I played it using the Phendrana Drifts track from the Metroid Prime original soundtrack. It's also noteworthy that the layout, the graphic design, the illustrations, they all look great. It feels like a children's book sort of style, with some abstract images, but also some more concrete illustrations. Now let's talk about the contents. In this game, you are a novice. You are a rookie planetary archaeologist, trying to get accepted into the ethereal archives. This institution has tasked you with exploring 3 different planets. You have this triangular map that will allow you to map out everything about a particular planet, especially the mysteries of the ancient inhabitants. What was their government like? Who were the people living there? What were their shapes and forms? What about their culture? What about their demise? Everything will be discovered through your journey. You play this using 4-sided dice. You have your ship, and you can actually upgrade this ship in order for you to carry out your explorations and even survive. Because as you search the planets, you're going to be spending fuel. Fuel could be considered an abstract measure of not only fuel itself, but also your rations, etc. So if you're not careful, you may end up running out of fuel and you will be stranded in an abandoned planet and you will die. Perhaps you will be forced to return without completing the 3 planetary maps. In that case, you are not accepted, you are disgraced, and you have to write a resignation letter, quitting from your future expeditions. Now, when it comes to the process itself, you have tables and subtables that will give you various details about the different planets. While you are determining those results, it is possible that you end up with a dead-end result. This means that you can no longer explore that section of the planet, or rather that aspect. So if you failed to obtain some details about the environment, perhaps, then you need to block out that section of the planetary map. But there is a way to remove this through upgrades. These various upgrades will allow you to have the capacity of automatically filling out one space on this triangular map, or deleting a dead end in any planetary triangle. So it's all about taking on these puzzle type of situations, where you are thinking about perhaps going to another planet in search of fuel and then returning to this planet in order to delete the dead end. The book actually tells you to use your pencil to fill in the dead ends, but I would recommend that you use a token instead, or perhaps a black piece of paper, because you're going to be deleting and erasing these dead ends. It's going to be quite messy otherwise to erase all of that black section that you filled in with the pencil. Now, when it comes to obtaining upgrades, these are obtained when you obtain the 3 details in 1/3 of the triangular planetary map, as shown on the images with the red lines or orange lines perhaps. So this game has 3 different endings. You die abandoned in the planet that you were investigating, or perhaps you return to the institution and you are disgraced, or maybe you complete your 3 planetary maps and now you are a member of the ethereal archives. And you can play this over and over again because you're going to be facing different challenges every time because of the different combinations of the tables and subtables, that is, the results that you obtain with each playthrough. And this concludes this review. What do I think about Ancients? This is an awesome solo journaling space exploration game. You're going to be discovering everything about the people, the government, the demise. You're going to learn more about the environment of the planet. You will encounter cases of pestilence, crop failure when it comes to the demise. When it comes to governments, perhaps it was a benevolent form of government. Maybe it was a dictatorship. Perhaps the people were half animals. Perhaps they were actually plant-based. So this game is great. There is a danger of actually losing in the game. So there are some peaceful moments as you try to figure out the history of the planet that you are investigating, but there is always that looming threat on the background concerning your fuel, concerning the dead ends, etc. So my highest recommendation, please get Ancients. You can get it through the link in the description below. Thank you for watching this review. Don't forget to leave a like, a comment and subscribe. And thank you so much to those of you that are going the extra mile to support the channel. If anyone else wishes to further support the channel, the information on how to do that will be in the description below. This has been Abraham El Jaguar, a professional game master. If you want me to run a game for you, please check out the pinned comment below. And remember, roleplay solves everything. Once again, thank you and see you later.